All right, now let's discuss Seraphiel. Seraphiel's got some very interesting parts in it. It's actually one of my favorites to play. So it starts out with a 16th note pattern between the hi-hat and ride. It's almost like a 7-stroke pattern here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, left, right, left, right, right, left. And then we do a 32nd note run between the bass drum here, right, left, just like that. Alright, that's the verse pattern. Then it goes into a guitar break. And it goes back into the 32nd note accent there. And the chorus pattern is this. So it's kind of this reverse, not really a shuffle, but it's more of a, it pushes the beat along with a triplet type phrasing. The triplet. So it pushes it with the accent on the high tom, or the rack tom, and then the floor tom. Alright, then it goes back to the guitar break. I open the hi-hat to fill space, and go to the 32nd note run again. And then you go to the verse beat. Alright, that syncopated beat there that follows the guitar riff. Then you go back into the guitar break. The chorus beat. Alright, then we go into the bridge. So here's where all the complicated stuff starts happening. So after the chorus, so you get an 8th note build. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 8th notes. So 2 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8 is on the crash cymbal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whichever one you want to accent there. And then we go into a primal tribal pattern that follows the guitar, and you know, it took us a while to get this down where it was actually on point. So what the pattern is a flam and a triplet, just like that. It's a right flam followed by a right triplet. So the phrase repeats 8 times, and I do it on between the floor tom as the primary pulse and these 3 times. So it becomes this. Each one with a bass drum pulse. Then you got two dotted 8th notes, and then a 7-stroke roll across snare drum and these 3 toms, ending on the right hand. So the entire phrase is this 8 times. Oops. Alright, so how I keep track of this is I go from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I know when I hit this for the 4th time, it goes into a guitar solo. So it's 1, do that 8 times, and on the 8th time you're going to end up on this. I'm going to end up on this cymbal. Alright, so it goes into the guitar solo, and I'm basically playing a standard beat. I don't know, something like that. And then at the very end you have a different guitar phrasing, and that repeats twice. And it's this. It's the same sticking. So it's only done twice between floor tom and middle rack, floor tom and low rack, and then I have a 32nd note between the bass drum right left, and then the tom, not the tom, the crash cymbal and the snare. So the end phrase will become this. Then you have it done as 16th notes. Alright, and it does an 8th note, a 16th note run, an 8-stroke roll right there. That repeats twice. So the entire pattern is this. Alright, so then it ends. So that's the last phrase of that song. Lots of stuff going on. A very drum heavy song. Seraphiel.